Alright guys, we're here with Top Series 1. Break number 9, full case of hobby. Team list on the right, overhead camera, bottom left hand corner. You can see in the overhead camera we have the 6 boxes of jumbos. After this one, I gotta run a quick personal with 2 ETBs of Pokemon for Dusty Carter's son. Well, Dusty Carter and his son. And we'll run number 10. As in 2025 Topps Series 1. Break number 10. They'll probably go right around 11, 11-15. The jumbos for Series 1 really aren't that crazy. I'm doing alright, Brian. They don't take as long as the hobby box, which is kind of funny because like double the cards. It's just, and the jumbos we know where the cards are at, so as in the hits we don't have to go searching. Ooh. Alright, first jumbo box. Good luck to everybody. 1 autograph per jumbo box, 2 memorabilia. We have Ernie Clement, Gunnar Henderson, and Rafael Devers. It looks like Devers will stay at third base, and they're talking about moving Alex Bregman to second base, which not necessarily surprising. Just I'm surprised that he signed. Well, I'm still surprised that Bregman signed with the Red Sox. Riley Green on the foil, Ted Williams, and Jason Tatum. We have Chase McDermott, 22 out of 99 on the green foil. Go to the Orioles and Brian Ward. On the green foil. Ohtani, Adames, and Machado. I'll go to Ohtani unless somebody has. 2 of the 3 guys on that card. We have Jarren Duran on the all 2024 Topps team. We're going to have another. This is the second Derek Jeter relic we've hit in the last couple cases. Going to the Yankees. That doesn't mean anything crazy, just I'm surprised. Going to Jason Baker. And the Yankees. Mitch Haniger, Jackson Church in 1990, and Freddie Freeman. I have David Hamilton, Adrian Beltre, and Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth on the call to the hall. The Babe. Oh. Then we have Addy Alamador on the 1990. Insert auto, purple border. Doesn't mean it's numbered or anything, just nice little color match for the Rockies on the 1990 insert. That's going to go to the Rockies and Jason. We have Yilber Diaz, Guerrero Jr., and Ohtani. Yilber Diaz going to go to the Diamondbacks. That's actually a nice rookie hit on the Addy Alamador. We have Starling Marte, Ichiro, and Bobby Witt Jr. Yanner Diaz on the foil, Paul Skeens, and Willie Mays on the call to the hall. Hopefully everybody's had a good weekend. We have Arelvis, Martinez. We'll get Ellie on the Jumbo exclusive parallel too. I think Martinez would be a pretty big chase this year if he didn't if he didn't get caught with steroids or PEDs. I don't know if it was actually steroids or not. McGuire and Ohtani. Because he had all the tracking to be a really, really good prospect coming in. We got the pink Mike Trout on the Cactus League. Going to the Angels and Brian. J.P. Crawford on the foil. Carlos Correa and Sandy Koufax. We have Will Clark, Wyatt Langford, Jackson Chourio, and Bobby Witt Jr. Tyler Locklear, Jarren Duran, Larry Walker, and then we have Matt Chapman, 121 out of 199. On the Aqua for the Giants. Into box number 2. All right. Jake Cronenworth on the gold for the Padres. It's going to be a 209 out of 2025. Brian Thomas and the Padres. The incoming Altuve and Lindor. I have Kobe Mayo on the foil. The Orioles. Adi Alamador and Adrian Beltre on the first pitch. We got Andrew Vaughn, Schwellenbach, and Aaron Judge. We got a Garrett Cole for the Yankees. Jason Baker cleaning up on the memorabilia. Heffling on the foil. Nacho Alvarez and Ellie. We have Aaron Judge, Ryan Sandberg, and Derek Jeter. Into the autograph here, it's going to be Trey Sweeney for the Tigers on the baseball stars. So go to Philip Lemons. Jose Miranda on the foil, Jackie Robinson and Paul Skeens. Yeah, Marco Gonzalez, 208 out of 250 on the purple foil. That's going to go to J.D. Brewer. It's going all right, Austin. You have Nacho Alvarez, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Ketel Marte. I think it's a sand speckle or something like that. I can never remember the jumbo's parallel name. Roberto Clemente and Ellie. Sand something. Sand glitter. Maybe that's what it is, a sand glitter parallel. I don't know why that makes such a difficult name. We have Anthony Volpe on the memorabilia. On Major League material. We got Lane Thomas, Corey Seager, and Jackson Merrill. Sale, Wheeler, Imanaga, Griffey Jr., again. Into the silver packs. We have Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Paul Skeens, Julio Rodriguez, and Jackson Merrill. Into the second pack, we have Mike Schmidt, Nolan Arenado, Hayden Birdsong, and Justin Henry Malloy. That's going to be the second jumbo. Let's get a third jumbo here. Get some water for a second. Alright, let's get rolling here. Nico Horner to start us off on the first pack of the third box. We got Connor Joe, Mike Schmidt, and Mike Trout. I have Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies on the gold. Be a 33 out of 25. Yeah, the foil Ronald Acuna, Vladimir Guerrero Sr. Oh, Juju Watkins on the first pitch. Got a 41 out of 50, Mike Schmidt. I believe that's a gold background. It's kind of hard to see on this card. That's going to go to the Phillies and Sean Fisher. Got Blake Dunn, Bobby Witt Jr., and Juan Soto. Blake Dunn on the Sand Glimmer. We're going to have Jeremy Pena on the City Connect to the Astros. Phillip Lemons. We have Reese Hoskins, Frank Thomas, and Manny Machado. Oh, there we go. Michael Toglia on Mike Trout and Albert Pujols. Toglia on the Sand Glitter parallel. Here we go. Oh, speaking of speak of the devil, Alex Bregman going to the Astros and Phillip Lemons. Just talking about Bregman earlier. You know, Corey Seager, Reese Hines, and Jose Altuve. Xander Bogaerts, Hurston Waldrop, Ben Rice. I'm going to get Trevor Megill for the Brewers on the team logo border. Let me sit there to Brian Thomas. We talked about these the other day. Oh, we didn't talk about the team logos. We talked about the Independence Day. The team logos are like the same thing. Like a 15 to like, I mean, if it's a monster, you get like a James Wood, you're talking about like $100, $200 or $300. We have Grassafo, Nolan Ryan, but all those sell well too because there's people trying to build team sets for their team. So we got Corbin Burns on the memorabilia. For the Orioles. We have Aaron Schunk on the Sand Glitter. Rockies. Got Shohei. Ooh, the pink background Shohei for the Dodgers. Go to Ben. Got Kyle Harrison, 34 out of 150 on the Future Stars blue foil. The Giants. Which is going to Nicholas. Max Schumann, Luis Robert, and Jackie Robinson on the Call to the Hall. Silver packs. George Brett, Pete Alonso, James Wood, and Nacho Alvarez. We have Rutschman, Jose Ramirez, Yamamoto, and Mark McGuire. Jumbo 4. Right. We have Kenta Maeda, Sand Glitter, Bo Jackson, and Mookie Betts. We have Jake Berger, Foil Yamamoto, and CJ Stroud. We have Brady Blylock on the gold. 1995 out of 2025. And we're going to have Mike Yastrzemski on the Sand Glitter, Larry Walker, Tyreek Skubal. Nolan Jones on the Major League material. We have Orelvis Martinez on the foil for the Blue Jays. Like I said, we'll see if his image can bounce back after the steroid use. We have Riley Green and Arenado. Because, I mean, that's really just what's hurting Martinez. He has all the tools to be great. We got Chase McDermott on the Sand Glitter. Julio Rodriguez and Stan Musial. And for the Tigers, we have Dylan Dingler, 54 out of 150 on the blue baseball stars. That's going to go to the Tigers and Phillip Lemons. We have Colt Keith on the foil. Trey Turner and Grapefruit League Brooks Lee. We have Ty France, 38 out of 250 on the purple foil. Going to the Reds and Evan. We have Yordan Alvarez, Pete Alonso, and Jackson Holiday. We got Matt Chapman on the foil, Yordan Alvarez, and Dylan Cruz. We have Freddie Freeman on the memorabilia foil. I think we're pretty deep into cases, I would say. And this is like the second or third one of these we pulled. This is a pretty nice hit for the Dodgers and Ben. We have Dylan Moore on the Sand Glitter, Cowherkin Jr. and James Wood. We have Carlos Navarez on the foiled, Justin Henry Malloy and Mickey Mantle. It's going to be the 4th box minus the silver packs. We have Sonny Gray, Rhett Loader, Trey Turner, and Drew Thorpe. 94 out of 299. Almost called him a Yankee because that's who drafted him, but it's White Sox going to Nicole Smith on the Mojo Pack autograph. Another guy with some decent stuff. We have Derek Jeter, Jake Bloss, Schwellenbach, and Dale Murphy. It's just how much faith do you really have in the White Sox is what it comes down to with some of their prospects right now. I don't know. You know what? It's not even a management level thing. Their coaching staffs have been so bad that they've like ruined. Like at one point in time, I don't know if you guys remember, like going into 2021, everyone had the White Sox as like the young dark horse to like pretty much be really good, make the playoffs, be competitive, because they had Robert and Moncada and a good young pitching staff with Dylan Cease and Garrett Crochet, and then they've just been dog shit. Oh, Eloy Jimenez, Jose Abreu. I don't know if that's like, I mean, on paper they built a pretty good roster. So I would assume you blame whoever the guy that's on the bench is, the manager, not the GM or VP of operations, but like the actual coach essentially. But you can say that for a lot of teams, though. I would argue that the Orioles manager Brandon Hyde is holding that whole team back in general, if I'm being honest. But I guess when you make the playoffs a few times, it is what it is. Get away with a little bit of murder. You got Will Warren on the Sand Glitter, Martinez, and Juan Soto. You have Luis Robert Jr. You have Zebby Matthews and Jason Kelsey. Ooh, Christian Mena on the Golden Mirror photo variation. One of the Diamondbacks. That's going to Brian Thomas or just a Brian. We have Mike Tauschman, Yadier Molina, and Shohei Ohtani. I guess whenever I tried to like click Brian Thomas as like an autofill thing, it didn't work on my phone. We have 1592 out of 2025. On the Kim for the Padres, we have John Kenzie Noel, which this is a guy no one's talking about. Now, I don't know in Cleveland if he can hit 40 home runs just because their stadium's not really built for power hitters, but this guy has like an unlimited amount of... Yeah, it's you, Brian. Has an unlimited amount of power. I have Luis Gil, Christian Yelich, and Shohei. I meant to fix it, and then I completely forgot about it. We have Jazz Chisholm Jr. on the Sand Glitter, Judge, and Ernie Banks. I'll switch it when we're done with the break. I'll make sure I add your last name in there. I don't even know if that's your last name or your middle name, to be honest. I never actually questioned it because Thomas is a pretty common last name. And we're going to get Jake Bloss for the Blue Jays. Going to go to Charlie Hand on the autograph. Baseball Stars. We have Brooks Lee, Ricky Henderson, Corey Seager. Like, I thought for a long time we have Jackson Holiday on the Future Stars Singleter. There was somebody else that had, like, you could argue two first names, Nolan Arenado and Cal Raleigh. And it ended up being that was his middle name. I thought it was his last name the whole time. We have Jamison Talion, Willie Mays, and Tony Gwynn. I only found out because he paid through Shopify. I cannot remember who it is right now. Austin Riley, 92 out of 150. Paid through Shopify, and it pulled his information from, like, his credit card. Obviously, because he paid with a credit card, and it showed up as whatever his name was. Because I was checking payments, and I was like, I have no clue who the fuck this guy is. Austin Riley on the blue. I have Nico Horner, Mookie Betts, and Juan Soto. Oh, 46 out of 90. Jose Altuve on the 1990 insert. Going to go to the Astros and Phillip Lemons, who's having himself a hell of a break. We have Anthony Rizzo, Jacob Wilson, and Ricky Henderson. Like I said, in between the two breaks, I'm going to do a quick 2 ETB Prismatic Evolutions personal rip for Dusty. Well, mostly for his son. And then we'll get into number 10. So, guys, and we got Pete Alonso, James Wood, Nacho Alvarez, and Adley Rutschman. Probably all together be like a 25-minute interlude between the two breaks. We have Ellie De La Cruz, Christian Yelich, Juan Soto, and Will Clark. Where there's Nacho, there's Wood. They're like sequentially next to each other. Every time you get a James Wood, you get a Nacho Alvarez with him. Maybe they'll be arch rivals in the NL East. This top's just foreshadowing. Also, what a rough name to have for a guy that's going to be a superstar. Like James Wood, and I mean that by James Wood, right? Because the actor James Woods with an S, like even if you Google James Wood right now, like the actor comes up anyway, which is kind of sucks for him. I'm sure throughout the year that'll start to change, and it'll probably change for the next 10 to 15 years. That when you type in James Wood, his name will show up and he'll foreshadow the actor. But right now the actor reigns supreme. Also, I think the base design is not that great for for Topps 2025, but I don't think anyone can argue, especially when it's getting the chrome. Like the parallels, man, they pop off the card. Like when you get, I mean, this is a foil obviously, but you start to get the chrome, I think the cards are going to look nasty in chrome. Especially when you get some color matches. I think it'll look really, really good. Edwin Diaz on the Sand Glitter, Hayden Birdsong, and Gunner. We have Yamamoto on the Future Stars foil, Hank Aaron, and Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones was getting with Trevor Bauer the other day, wasn't he? I mean, it's been like 2 weeks since that happened, but wasn't he getting a Twitter fight with Trevor Bauer? We have Sedene Rafaela, Suzuki, and Jose Ramirez. We're going to have Rickwood Field, Nolan Arenado. Just the base going to go to the Cardinals. And Chad Barber. I have the Rays, Ramirez, Paul Skeens. We have Andres Jimenez. Also, just so you guys know, Topps Chrome Football comes out next week. If you know anybody that's a football guy and he's not in the group already, please invite him. Like, we're going to have to crush football. And, I mean, let's be honest. I don't know if you're going to have a quarterback rookie class like it was last year for a little bit. We have Kobe Mayo and Mike Schmidt. I don't know how good Caleb Williams is going to end up being long term, but I think Jaden Daniels probably the real deal. I would say that Bo Nix is going to be good for at least a little bit. We have Michael Harris. Got Michael Harris on the patch auto for the Braves. That's a nice little hit. Major League material. 1 out of 50 for the Braves and Evan Kovanuk. Yoshida, Jace Jung, and Matt Chapman. So if you don't know or if you don't have anybody that's you got Drew Thorpe. If you know somebody that does a lot of football breaks with somebody else and they're unhappy at all, or they just think they might be looking for an extra group, 230 out of 250, please by all means invite them. We have Gunnar Henderson, Randy Rosarena, and Bryce Harper. I definitely will be running some sort of incentive too, so where if you have somebody join, we have Tyrone Taylor, Kyle Schwarber, and Corbin Carroll. They get in a football break, you'll get some sort of break credit or in a giveaway. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do yet, but that's also going to happen. We got Mike Trout on the Major League material. I think when I ran the promo where like if you had somebody join and they got in some breaks for that first month, I think there was a couple guys that got like $50, $60. We have Joe Ryan on the Sand Glitter, Robin Yount and Aaron Judge. Break credit from a couple guys they invited getting in breaks in that first like 30-day period or whatever. So it'll be something incentivized like that. We got Evan Carter on the foil, Nolan Ryan, and Hank Aaron. It's going to be box 6. Let's see what the silver packs give us. We have Paul Skeens, Julio Rodriguez, Jackson Merrill, and George Brett. Got Dale Murphy, Ellie De La Cruz, Christian Yelich, and Juan Soto. That's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. We're going to have Mike Trout on the Major League material. We're going to have the purple Drew Thorpe, Andres Jimenez on the gold, Nolan Arenado on the Rickwood Field. Remember, Jose Altuve out of 90. We have Noel on the Major League material, Kim on the gold, Freddie Freeman on the foil memorabilia. Ty France on the purple. Nolan Jones on the Major League Material Blylock on the gold. Kyle Harrison on the blue. We have Shohei Ohtani with the pink background. We have Corbin Carroll on the 1990 memorabilia. Derek Jeter 1990 memorabilia. City Connect memorabilia. Jeremy Pena. We have Charlie Blackmon on the gold. We have Anthony Volpe in the Major League Material. Marco Gonzalez on the purple. Garrett Cole on the 1990 memorabilia. Jake Cronenworth on the gold. And Orelvis Martinez on the Major League Material. We have Matt Chapman on the aqua. We're going to have Mike Trout on the pink. Mike Schmidt out of 50 on the 1990 with the gold background. Chase McDermott on the green. Team logo border. Trevor Migo. We're going to have the golden mirror. Christian Mena. Dylan Dingler on the gold or the blue baseball stars. Trey Sweeney on the baseball stars. Austin Riley on the blue background memorabilia. Jake Bloss on the baseball stars for Blue Jays. Drew Thorpe on the silver pack autograph out of 299. Addy Alamador on the 1990 insert auto. Alex Bregman on the 1990 insert auto. And then we have the Michael Harris II Major League Material 1 out of 50. Going to the Braves on the patch auto. That's going to be the break, guys. I will see you guys. Well, if you want to watch the Pokemon 2 boxes of ETBs, Prismatic Evolutions get opened up. If we hit any of the Evolutions, Sirs, they're going to be nasty. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Pull rate's hard on it, but I'm gonna run 2 boxes of that real quick for Dusty Sun before he goes to sleep, and then we'll be back here for number 10. Which that break we'll do that break. I'm gonna try to be live a little bit before 11:15, but if not, we'll start at 11:15 Eastern Standard Time for number 10. But I'll see you guys in a little bit for that one. I'm gonna try to start earlier, but the latest will be 11.